everyone, my name is Kalpana. Welcome to my channel Table for One. Today we'll make a very authentic Konkani dish, that is patrode. It is made with colocasia leaf. So start. This is colocasia leaf and this is how you wash it. Once you clean it thoroughly, it is ready for making the patrodo. In Kannada, it is called as kesvinele and in Hindi, it is called arbi leaf. In Konkani, it is called alva pana or patrade leaves. The ingredients required for making patrade are, I have soaked the green grams overnight and I have taken a big bowl. Of course, we are making patrade, so we need colocasia leaf. A small bowl full of coconut scraping. Up to you how much you want to take, but the more you take, the more softer the patrade becomes. Salt, hing, you have to put plenty of hing. I have mixed the hing in the water. 1 spoon of hing I have taken and mixed it in water. Same way I have taken 2 to 2.5 teaspoon full of tamarind leaf because sometimes this colocasia leaf itches. To avoid itching, you have to put proper tamarind in that. That is, the sourness should be there. Otherwise, it will start itching. So please ensure that you use plenty of tamarind. In our villages, what they do is we have something called as a bimbul. Many people use bimbul instead of tamarind. So when it is in season, I will show you. Some of them use a piece of jaggery also. So if you want, you can add piece of jaggery and you need plenty of chilies. So the spiciness also depends on how much you want, but I think the patrade is usually a slightly spicy dish because we are going to drizzle coconut oil over it while eating. So that removes the spiciness. And since this is used as a side dish during weddings and pujas or on some special occasion or on special day when a Konkani household would want to have a nice feast, we make patrado. So drizzling coconut oil gives it a good taste. We have to grind all these ingredients. I'm using the grinder, but it can be done very nicely in mixie also. So let's start. Now we'll add all the ingredients into the grinder one by one. The consistency should be not be watery, it should be thick because we have to smear this paste onto the colocasia leaf. So I am putting little water. Later on we will adjust the consistency and put more water. Now the leaves are cleaned. Now what you have to do is, you have this main vein, isn't it? That you have to either take a scissor and cut, or with a knife also you can cut. Cutting with the scissor is easy, so I am cutting with the scissor. Now this leaf is ready for rolling. Now we'll do the same thing for the rest of the leaves. Cut it and prepare, because if you keep this vein, sometimes it has a tendency to itch. So I always remove these veins that are little bit not tender. See, these are tender, nothing will happen, but if it is little thick and all, it is always better to remove them. Now all these leaves are cut and ready for rolling. So shall we start? I am ready with the masala also. Can you see this? It should be this, the paste should be like this. It should not be flowy. Not too thick, because if you make too thick, your patrado will not become soft, or if it is flowy, then the paste will not remain on the leaf. So it should be just right to smear. When you smear, it should not be smeared on this smooth surface. You should keep the leaf this way, the opposite way. When you smear, you have to not smear on the smooth surface, but on the rough surface. So let's do that. Please observe how I am arranging and smearing. Smear. Take the next leaf. See where you have got the cut here. Keep the whole leaf over that. Smear some more of the paste. Then the next leaf should be opposite of this leaf. See, you have got this shape here, right? So to cover the shape, you keep it this way, opposite, like this. 2 leaves at this side and 2 leaves from this side. So when you do this, what will happen is that when you roll, you will get a square patrado. I will show you how. The next leaf will be again opposite like this. So how should the next leaf come now? Yes. Between, see, can you see this? Yes, it should come between like this. Yes. Just gently press that and smear. Now the next leaf should be, see the gap here? Cover that gap. Yes. Now what should do? You should roll this like this. And then roll it over like this. Because of the paste, you can roll it easily. Then what you have to do? Put some more paste on over here so that it gets locked when you roll. Then slowly, like a mat, you have to roll it. See? Roll it like a mat. When you come halfway, you roll from the other side. If the sleeves are open like that, smear some paste and seal the leaf. Then roll it like this and then see, you'll get a nice roll. Isn't it? So your one roll of patrade is ready for steaming. Now I have kept the steamer ready. It is almost steaming. So we will place this into the steamer. So I am going to place it in the steamer one by one. I have made many more rolls. I had shown you one. Now I have made many more. So I am going to place it next to each other. Give little space so that the steam can circulate easily and close the lid until this cooks. This will take at least 1 hour to cook properly. The patrades are steaming, but if you don't have a steamer, what will you do? Yes, we can do it with the cooker also. Shall I show you how to make the patrade with the cooker? Of course, it won't taste the same as the steamed one, but it has got a tadka or the bagar. So this bagar is easy to make, very simple. I have taken coconut oil because this patrade is a Konkani dish and coconut oil is used in Konkani household. But if you don't want to use coconut oil, you can use any other oil, but the authentic taste comes by using the coconut oil only. So here little bit more oil we require because we are going to pressure cook this. So you have to put at least 2.5 teaspoon of oil, then 1 spoon of mustard seeds, a big pinch of hing. Once it starts spluttering and the hing is getting cooked, reduce the heat and place the rolled patrade in that. Now the fun is you have to add water, at least 1 glass. Okay, and then increase the heat and close the lid with the weight on. You are not going to steam it, you are going to pressure cook it. So for this you need to get at least 8 to 10 whistles. First 5 whistles you do it on high heat, reduce the flame to sim, and the next 5 whistles will be on the sim. I will show you once it is cooked. Let's see if our patrade is cooked. To check whether the patrade is cooked, I am going to insert a knife into the patrade. If it goes easily inside, it is cooked. Like this one, yes, it is cooked. And the batter has not stuck to the knife. So this patrade is ready to eat. Let me take one on the plate and show you. The color of the leaf has changed, and when you cut it open, you will see that the batter, the leaf, everything is cooked. And this is ready for eating. And the other method I was showing you was with cooker. I have opened the lid and you can see some water inside. You just have to keep it for some time to evaporate this water cooking. So this will look like this. It won't be firm, but it is as tasty as the steamed ones. This method was taught to me by my aunt. Surmai, thank you so much for teaching me this technique. How do you eat this patrade? Patrade should be added with a drizzle of coconut oil. Yum! Like, share and subscribe to my channel. and don't forget to click on the bell icon. Please follow me on my Instagram page for more updates. The link is given in the description box.